Okay, and it looks like everybody's ready. That was kind of abrupt. I need to put in the Discord that we're starting. So we see the Shavana band coming out, and the Yumi band, and then Evelyn band. Who is this team's jungler? I didn't get so much opportunity to do research. Shavana has proven to be a powerful pick in the OLS. Sorry, they kinda started abruptly, so I just need to get all my ducks in a row. They ban Riven, that makes sense. They should also probably ban Set. They don't ban Set. They decide to ban Echo instead. Sealander does play Echo. And blue team opted to ban the Zac. Again, I'm not sure who red team's jungler is, so know that. Dr. Mundo, first pick by Amazing Grace. That seems like a really weird pick to me. I'm wondering if he plans on being the one to play that, or if he's gonna go in a different role. And the Urgot. I'm pretty sure Urgot is good into Dr. Mundo. I'm wondering if that's the intention was there. And the Lilia pick. Lilia very strong right now. I feel like she's been underpicked. Whoever their jungler is must be able to play Lilia. And the Kayn for blue team, Sealander, is their jungler. I don't really know so much about his champ pool. But I guess that's a thing. Question, can you guys hear the game audio? Can you guys hear music in the background? Music in the background and or draft. Sound out here. Yeah, I don't like sound, honestly. Not really. Okay, that's great news. Wait, but you don't hear the Spotify music? Yeah, I think it's bugged. Just kind of weird. Yeah, that's not really making a difference. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. A little white noise. That's probably coming from the audio. Okay. Okay, the picks I missed. Vladimir, It's probably a Vladimir mid. And Ari, probably an Ari mid. I'm trying to figure out the... Braum picked. Okay, you should be able to hear it now, right? The music. You do not. Alright, I'm gonna make it really loud. Do you hear it now? Is it too loud or is it good? Alright, there were proxy picks there. I was kind of a tiny bit too loud. Alright, that's probably good. Alright. Someone's got to invite Yabado back. People always forgetting to invite the person back, but not me. Hoping we can get back in the game soon. While waiting, I just want to thank everybody who gave me a follower. Last night I officially got affiliate, which is pretty cool. It means that people can subscribe to me, so I really appreciate everybody who became a follower, who were my first 50 followers. Looks like both teams are sticking to the... I'm gonna turn that down a little bit on my end. Looks like the teams are sticking with the actual bands, not doing a little misdirection. I'm wondering what the proxy pick was. Ash, I actually don't think that was picked last time, so that's... Oh! Well... Somebody made a mistake. I kinda... Well, I wanted to test this. I'll test it. I wanna try doing a poll. So after After the draft goes through, we'll do a poll on which team we think will win. I'm trying to learn a lot of the ins and outs of Twitch now. Okay, Aatrox Annie. Alright, now they're doing troll bans on the red team. And the Ari. Alright, Amuji picked Kane. And the Lucian. That's how Tobias Fate always pronounces Lucian. So I've kind of picked it up from the bit of Tobias Fate watching that I've done through the years. I think it's pretty funny. And like, unique. Okay, that was an Ornn pick. Mundo was Ornn, I guess? I don't know, I feel like Shabajabamos could have picked a more aggressive pick. Especially, I don't know how good red team's top laner is, but I feel like Shabajabamos can beat most of them. He kind of bodied me in a couple matchups. And I'm a pretty good player, so he must be good. Also, I've set up follower and subscriber notifications, so now it will actually pop up on the screen. So that's kind of cool. Blue team had the Jhin pick, not the Ashe pick that they thought they had. That Amazing Grace accidentally picked. And red team, Lucian Braum, pretty good lane. Let's take this lane by lane. Ornn vs Urgot. I feel like Urgot is a relatively good pick into Ornn. But I want to see how well Yabata will be able to assert his dominance. I'm not sure he'll be able to, but we'll see in a moment. In the jungle, Lilia vs Kayn. Kayn has a pretty slow early clear. And he's a pretty weak ganker early. I guess his early clear isn't super slow, but it's not fast. But his ganks are pretty weak early. Lilia, super OP early. She clears super quickly. Wow, even at like 4, it's not super quiet for me. What's this here? Oh yeah, Lilia. And her ganks are pretty strong. They're fine pre-6, post-6 they're pretty good. Kayn obviously with a weak early clear, he scales pretty well. But Lilia I feel is pretty strong throughout. I feel like she's like super OP as default, and then like there are ways to use her that's like super broken. It's basically like how you can catch out people with how when Zoe was first released, people were using her kind of as like a long range pick character to pick off enemies, or to like set up an ideal engage for like dragon fights. I feel like people can do that with Lilia, but I feel like a lot of players really associate her Q as her main ability, so they don't really think about her E um, as highly valuable in a lot of situations. But I really think her E is probably really good for a lot of different situations. That's my little spiel. Mid lane, Anivia versus Vladimir. Vladimir's weak early. Anivia's okay early. And then they both scale pretty strong. Really, it depends on how good the players are. I think Sealander was jungle in the past, but now he's mid, so that's interesting. I personally feel like Anivia is one of the most OP champs in the game. And then bot lane, as we're going to be getting in a moment, is Jhin and Nami versus Lucian and Braum. I don't want to be a downer, but I've never been super impressed by Sushi's Nami. Oh wait. I just realized Amazing Grace is the ADC. What? Okay. I guess he feels that'll be a more effective role for him. So that's interesting. Okay. I wish there was a smoother way to do that swap. There probably is, but I haven't figured it out yet. So Shabajabamos' team pulling out a lot of role swaps. Amuji is subbing. He's on my team actually. But I think one of their players either couldn't make it or actively chose not to. I am not sure. None of my business, really. Here, getting all the controls in order at the beginning. Let's see if there's any interesting level 1s. Here at twitch.tv/mistben, we love fun level 1s. Red team, they're gonna catch out Shabajabamos, I feel like. Maybe burn his flash. Honestly, whoever dropped that ward, I don't think should have, because that let him know that they were there. Amazing Grace gonna cancel Urgot's back. That probably won't end up being of any value to anybody. Wards put down by... Okay, Lilia put down the one ward, and Nami put down the other, I believe. Okay, weird pause with weird conversation going on there. While we wait, I also set up some emotes. If anybody wants to subscribe, no pressure. They're pretty I don't know, they're pretty basic. I might replace them if I want to put effort into them. That one's Mist Bell1 Voice. It's a glow in the dark face. And then this is a Mist Bell1 BW, which is black and white stripes. And then this is Mist B1 Judy, which is Judge Judy. So just showing those off because I don't know, they're fun to make. Kayn and Lilia start on bot side jungle. Kayn, it looks like, got a much heavier leash than Lilia, so she cleared the first thing, the first camp a little slower than Kayn. Kayn, surprisingly, taking camps faster than Lilia, it looks like. Early. He's already on his third camp, Lilia's only on her second. Red team's pushing in bot lane. Top side seem, whoa, that pillar canceled the Urgot dash. That's either super calculated or just lucky. Probably it's just lucky. Urgot actually getting uncomfortably low from the Ornn poke. Q, actually, in my opinion, Ornn's Q does a lot more damage than it probably should. Especially once you get a couple levels into it. So, overall though, it seems like top lane is pretty stalemated. But I don't know, but then Shabajabamos just took that super good trade. Both junglers are top side, might be looking for ganks, or might fight over the scuttle. I'll be honest, I feel like Tastethesnow isn't capitalizing the early Lilia clearing as much as he could, and I feel like there's a loss because of it. But here comes Lilia top, and it might not matter as they burn Shabajabamos' flash. And that was also a low-cost gank. Lilia straight up full cleared straight into that gank. Gromp for red side coming back up. Krusty Krab 11, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I added notifications now. Pretty dope. Shabajabamos kind of low, doesn't have flash. Urgot, I think, is just trying to put pressure on him, keep the lane shoved so that he can't get a back without losing anything. Ooh. Krusty Krab 11, thank you for the subscription. Pretty dope. Spam the face if you're able. Yeah. I really appreciate the sub. The game right now seems to be going pretty slowly. Other than that one gank, it's mostly just small trades and wave clears. Lilia here for the mid gank. Anivia looks like he's just wanting to go for the 1v2, and actually that works out pretty well for the most part. Anivia goes down, but I think she has the egg there. Yeah, she's just standing still, so I think she just got the egg popped. Here Yamato going in for a trade on the Ornn. Goes pretty well. He does like double the damage that Ornn dealt to him. Funny thing about Urgot is that I always thought that Conquer was the best rune to take on him. But then I saw people started taking Press the Attack. And then I saw it was like doing a ton of damage, and then I was thinking, wait, why haven't I ever done Press the Attack with Urgot? Ethan goes down from a gank by Amuji, and Cool Game trying to get a return kill, doesn't quite, and gets taken down. I want to talk a little bit about the lane swap for Amazing Grace. On one hand, I understand the frustration with having a bot lane that's constantly falling behind every game, which I think was their bot lane. I'm not certain on that, but I feel like their bot lane was consistently not winning lane, or at least coming out even. So I think his philosophy was put one of those players, or the team's philosophy was to put one of those players on a tank top. Obviously went with the Ornn this game. Other picks you might see is something like Malphite or Maokai. And you have the star player on Yamato gets knocked pretty low there, but you have the star player on a champion that does a lot, like Jhin, main damage dealer for a team fight. Although I personally kind of disagree with that decision. I really feel like top is one of the best roles for carrying because you can really abuse a skill difference top lane more so than any other difference. Especially bot lane, I feel like it is very difficult to abuse your to use your mechanics to abuse an enemy. I feel like bot lane, it's more so. The way I feel about bot lane is that a bad team can really throw the game. A bad bot lane can really throw the game for their team, but a fine bot lane can do pretty well against a good bot lane. That's kind of my perspective on it. While for top lane, I feel like a good top laner, 4 times out of 5, will be able to pull out a significant tangible advantage against a weaker top laner, even if the weaker top laner is on something like a tank. As long as they don't pick like a mega counter, like let me think of a mega counter. Like Q-Max Malphite into Tryndamere maybe. But I feel like Tryndamere can win that. Tastethesnow does gank top, gets some damage off it, lands that last swirl seed. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Won't make much of a difference though. Looks like Lily's going for the Rift Herald. I didn't notice this, but Lily, or not Lily, the blue team already got first dragon. They're also up 2 kills, which is good for them. Here a fight seems to be breaking out down here in the bot lane jungle. Urgot teleporting down. Seems like he's the one who's caught out though. Ornn, I guess, teleported down preemptively, and that really helped set them up for the advantage. Team Shabajabamos up 4-0. It's good to see that a team that was having internal issues has been able to overcome them. A tale of overcoming adversity. Bot lane getting a lot of these plates down. That will be good for getting some extra gold. I think a kill is worth like 300 gold by default, and 1 plate is worth like 180 gold. So if you get 2 plates, they pull out a kill right there. Pretty easy gank. If you get 2 plates, that's worth more than a default kill. Lilia with the flash Q ultimate, and they get the Nami, but Lily goes down in return. Kayn also gets knocked down from the burst by Jhin and Lucian. But now Vlad is caught out. Not Jhin and Lucian, I meant Vlad and Lucian. But Lucian pulls out a return kill there on the Jhin. Urgot goes in, gets the kill on the Ornn. And here, another fight. Suddenly, blood is coming. Cool Game flashed there. Not certain that was a necessary flash. But it might have been, actually. If Anivia came up, she might have been able to kill the Lucian with her R and an E. Urgot thunking down that tower, but here Kayn trying to defend the Drake, and he actually managed to steal it from red team, but did go down in return. Red team gets a scuttle, which is pretty nice. Blue team seems to be rotating somewhere. It looks like Jin's actually just going for the red. Nope. Guess they're just getting jungle control. Jhin probably put down some traps or something. Maybe they thought Lily was invading. Here, Cool Game standing right on top of a pink ward. Ends up clearing it. Anivia gets some damage onto him in return. Blue team getting river control for the bot side. And Cool Game caught out. Lilia is here. Lilia comes, engages, but doesn't quite manage to get Amazing Grace down, and gets taken down. Here a fight in the top lane. Urgot's gonna win this 9 times out of 10. I feel like anything where Ornn doesn't have a position of refuge nearby is not safe for him. Urgot wins all extended trades, especially because his W is permanently on now. Yeah, he's just forcing Shabajabamos under turret. I'm surprised Orna is backing up. He should just be hard shoving. The Herald was dropped for top, so he should have started shoving, but it's gonna end up going anyway. Why is he backing? Okay, yeah, Urgot started backing. I don't know what's up with that. It's like he didn't know the Herald was there. And Yamato taking tower aggro when it was just at a sliver. Didn't end up mattering as the way ahead. Yay, Krusty Krab, thanks for using my emote. This is a special day. Kane gets taken down by the Lilia. And they're actually getting a second tower here. That's pretty convenient. And looks like things have slowed down a little bit. Urgot's probably gonna wanna push in another lane. Not sure how red team will manage the top lane now that they've already gotten 2 turrets, but we will see. Kane going in 1v2. Jin is there. Ults to avoid the Braum damage. Jin ulting. Muji went a little deeper than he intended and went down. Jin gets the return kill on Braum, however, and things looking pretty nice. Blue team now sieging the mid lane. It's worth noting that red team has overcome the gold deficit that they've had this whole game. Vlad diving. Dove a little too hard. And Anivia had the egg. That's a bit questionable. You should not be forgetting about the Anivia egg. Even if he didn't pull too late, he was pretty deep under tower. I'm not sure he would have been able to avoid it, though the Vlad does have flash up, so. But still, Anivia had eggs, so she wasn't going down. Nami just gets caught there after the Jin went down. Oh, Braum caught by the Death Brush from blue team. And they're going to be going for the 3rd Drake for their team. And it looks like red team is not in the position to get a true contestant off. Lucian wanting to contest, but he's just not in a safe enough position to be able to adequately. So he's backing out. Red team's top minion wave is pushed all the way to blue team's inhibitor turret. That's always an unfortunate position to be in when a wave is just so far into your team that you basically have negative pressure from that perspective, and the enemy team can just go throughout your jungle. So they'll have to overcome that struggle. It looks like it's just going to be a top lane or farm fest in the top lane, and then they'll both TP for team fights. That's how I suspect this going. Fight over that Gromp comes out in Urgot's benefit. And red team hovering towards the Baron. I'm wondering if they're wanting to try to take it. Amazing Grace seems caught slightly, but Tastethesnow going low. Tastethesnow going in despite being super low, but had stopwatch and then flashed away. Jin ulting might get somebody, kill School Game. Vlad here in the backline. Got pulled in the cane. But Vladimir was a bit too deep and got taken down by the Ornn. Overall, that's a 1 for 2 in the favor of blue team. They're up 3 kills and down 500 in gold. Amazing Grace tries catching out Urgot, but he just queues up his E at the right time and makes it out. Here, both teams opt to ARAM it in the 4v3. It looks like blue team's going to be able to get the turret without a hitch. Urgot is great at queuing up his E to get out, but Lucian ends up getting caught, and Urgot actually gets caught on the back end as well there. Blue team, they figure they still have the numbers advantage, so ARAMing it would be wise. But they actually decide to back off. Not sure how I feel about backing off. Maybe they could have pushed it more, but I'm not strong on that. They're taking the low risk call. Amuji clearing out some vision on Baron's side. There might be a fight over Baron in the next few minutes. Let's see. And Amuji farming up. Game has slowed down once again. Both teams probably just wanting to get vision for objectives without dying, of course. Both teams are bot side, with the exception of like Urgot, who's going to push top. This is basically both teams stalling for the next relatively safe objective to get, which will be the next dragon. Blue team really wanting to get the soul, and red team really wanting to deny the soul. I think this will turn out to be a fight favored for blue team, just because I feel like they have more control in the bot lane, in the bot side right now. Amazing Grace just takes down the Vladimir pretty comfortably there, and that's going to be really good for the Drake. Vlad's going to come up just as Drake does, but he won't have the TP, so he's going to be late to that. Yamato has to flash away to not get caught by the Jin W. And it looks like red team's players got caught at terrible moments in time, where now they're going to be missing a lot of stuff for the dragon fight, and they're going to try to defend here, but I just think this will not work out. Although Amazing Grace kind of caught but makes it out. He's going to have to be a little cautious, but now he's suddenly full health from like season 10 things, and now Ornn is a little deep, trying to get out. He's going to be fine, and now it is a 4v3. Kane just makes it out of the sliver, and Lucian gets taken down. Braum gets taken down. Vlad is the last hope, it seems like, for contesting this dragon. Did I say Braum? I meant Vlad. Vlad is the last hope for contesting the dragon, but he decides that it's too dangerous and lets them take it. Probably the right choice. Blue team doing a really good job of getting control around these objectives, and on the contrary, red team is really getting caught out at terrible moments and wasting different summoners and important abilities that would be much more effective for fights. And now, because blue team has the soul, it's fairly safe for them to take that Baron, and they get it without a hitch. Yeah, they were back in on a ward, but Sushil cleared that up. And now we're at the point where I'm starting to wonder if there is any chance for red team to come back. Scaling wise, Jin scales excellently, Anivia scales excellently, Ornn scales excellently, and upgrades his team's items, so he causes the whole team to get a little bit stronger. Jin already has his upgraded Infinity Edge. On the red team, none of their champions are bad in late game per se, but none of them are really excellent except for the Vladimir. Chase Shadow pointing out that Elder Dragon is a comeback opportunity. And that's true. Red team can come back with the Elder Dragon, but I also feel like it'll be very difficult for them to find a situation in which they can secure it. So if they can find that situation, that would be their best avenue to make it back into the game. But I'm questioning the viability of that as an option. Ornn is pushing topside. Notice how as red team has... Okay, Vlad doesn't go down. Lives with a sliver. Oh, but Amazing Grace picks him from long range and... Wow. That was a very good aggressive team fight from blue team. Jin with the quad. That's all a Jin really wants, is a quadra kill, because he loves the number 4. Here it looks like he's going for the penta, and he's going to get it, it looks like. Jin with the penta kill. Very excellently done, and I guess he answered my concern that maybe going bot lane is the right decision. It seems to have worked out for them in this game. Although the character Jin probably isn't so satisfied as he loves the number 4. Looks like blue team going to close this out in a second. Yeah, it really isn't canonical. As well played as that was by Amazing Grace, he really should be given a demerit for that disrespect of Jin's canon. Now, blue team opting to fall back after getting all 3 inhibitors. But it looks like red team's trying to contest the back. Not sure if it will prove to be a good option. Almost catches Urgot, but he flashes away. Vlad tried contesting, but he got super low, and now Kayn gets killed. I feel like blue team didn't do a great job of turning as one unit. They kind of turned one at a time, and in Kayn's situation where he went a little aggressive while the rest of the team was a little farther back than he would have liked, he ended up going down for it. Not sure if that will matter in the scheme of things though. There's no significant objective up. You're losing a little bit of time from the down inhibitors, so that's a slight negative, but overall, I'm not sure if that Kayn death will really make a difference in the scheme of things. Something I watch a lot of the Boss FF, Scion One Trick, who has also become a Gragas and Quinn top player also. And he really emphasizes good deaths, especially as Scion, because his passive can really get stuff done, and sometimes like going aggressive even in situations where there's no cost can be worth it, even if you'll end up dying. Just because the risk-reward, the reward so much outweighs the risk. Amuji flashes to catch the Braum. It's probably good to go for the Braum because Drake is coming up in a second, so to get that pick will really make it that much harder for red team to be able to contest. Uh, blue team also stealing away red team's blue. That goes on the Ornn. Don't know how much he needs it, but that's not the point. It's to deny the enemy. And now blue team has soul. They're probably just gonna walk at red team, and they're not gonna be able to do diddly squat. Jin QSSs for the extra move speed, but Vlad gets away. Honestly, not a fan of that, because now Lilia should theoretically be able to catch Jin. Not sure if the team will be able to damage him enough, though. There's really not much you can do against a 17 kill Jin. I just looked down at his kills. Jesus. Yeah, imagine needing to fight against a 17 kill Jin with an Infernal Drake on him, full build, and with Elder Soul on him. Not a fun time. And that is going to be it for game 1. Going to Shabajabamos. Okay. So now I don't think you can hear the music. Wait, I'm not sure if you were able to hear it in-game. Huh, yeah, you weren't able to hear it in-game. Crap. Yeah, for some reason, the desktop audio in my mixer is not working. So that's interesting. Yes, I'm going to... audio output capture. There we go. Now you should have the little background music. But it's out of game anyway, which had it already, so... I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Again, now that we're out of game, thank you, Enrique, for being my first sub. It feels really cool to... like, the idea of being able to make money doing something that I really like doing, even if it's just a little bit of money on the side. Pretty great. And it looks like both teams are ready. Again, I might have to leave early. I'm not sure exactly when. I will be notified when I need to leave. But I might need to leave partway through this game. I'm hoping not, though. I kind of like the peaceful music in the background. I think it, I don't know, it kind of relaxes me. I oftentimes like it when other streamers have music. In some situations, it's not always the best. Acer Pranke has like super heavy EDM, and that's super fun to listen to while he performs. It's more than playing League of Legends. It's a performance. Which, by the way, I recommend, if any of you have not heard of Acer Pranke or seen Acer Pranke, I recommend finding his stream on Twitch, following him, and then one day when he's streaming, just tune in for 10 minutes to see what he's about. He's a very the way he entertains, I find very entertaining. Um, Shabajabamos goes for the Jin Nami again. I totally spaced out. I didn't even realize a draft was started. But yeah, Shabajabamos goes for Jin Nami, same as last game. Um, Blue team, Tastethesnow's team, goes for the Kane and the Lux. I assume Lux is meant to be paired with another champion bot lane, but I don't know. Maybe it's a mid lane Lux for all I know. Ezreal, Lux Ezreal might be a thing. And Chase Shadow with the hot take that not banning Jhin is career suicide. Yeah, maybe. It's always hard for me to get into the heads of a specific team because it's hard to know who is making the ban call shots. There's a lot. If a team is really thinking deeply about who is the highest priority ban, there might be other factors at play that we're not seeing. I've gotten kind of lazy with my bans, so I usually just let Blossom decide who we should ban when our team's deciding what to ban. But of course everyone on my team gives input, and then I tell them to shut up and listen to Blossom. I'm just kidding. Yuumi ban, last ban. It's interesting that Red Team decided to ban the Vlad. It didn't seem like it was that much of a threat in game 1, but I guess they figured it was enough of a threat. Oh, I also didn't notice that Blue Team opted to ban Ornn. I guess they thought that was a big enough of a threat. And the Talon Azir. Weird bans. I honestly feel like Echo is not worthwhile to ban over Jhin. But also, like, I feel like ADC bans aren't as valuable as bans for other roles because I feel like a lot of ADCs are pretty similar. So, like, if you ban one, the person will just pick another random one. Sealander picked the Cho'Gath, and then ADC bans are more about matchups, you think? Probably. I guess you would know more about ADC bans than I do, as I mainly play top lane, and ADC is my least favorite role to play. The Malzahar pick. I am a fan of this pick, as I have played a few games of Malzahar the past week. I hope that wasn't just a proxy. Ethan and Cool Game. Are they not on my friends list? I want these people to be my friends. Okay, and looks like we're getting into it. Blossom might come to CoCast. We will see. If he comes, I'm sure you will know based off of hearing his voice. Alright, so we'll let them pick again. See if they have any new interesting picks, and then I'll go through the lane by lane matchup. See if there's anything. That sticks out particularly strongly. Nunu and Kane. That is weird. Folks, that is weird. And the Urgot, which... What are the odds it's Nunu mid? That is a pick that has gotten some notoriety a few months back, and then it kind of just went away without any really reason for going away. So it's possible that's Nunu mid. It's also possible it's Kane mid. But that honestly doesn't sound as viable to me as Nunu mid. I'm curious to see how this draft turns out. I'm also curious to see whether it's Cho'Gath top or Volibear top. Because Shabajabamos played top last game, I assume it's Cho'Gath top this game. And finishing out the picks, sorry, I looked away, was the Jhin, of course, and then Malzahar Nami for red team, and Soraka Ezreal for blue team. I gotta be honest, this seems kind of red team favorite to me. I feel like Malzahar is a pretty underutilized pick. And, I don't know, Volibear, Cho'Gath, fine, and then we saw how Amazing Grace did last game. While, I'm not sure if the Nunu pick will pay off. We'll have to see. Chase Shadow making the ambitious prediction that Nana and William will carry. Chief Justice Keith, I'm glad you like the music. As long as you like the music, I am glad to provide it. If you wanna listen to it on your own time, I literally searched chill music royalty free on Spotify, and there was this entire playlist. Shouldn't we play something more hype though? We could. I'm still pretty new to this. I'm trying different things out. Maybe next time I stream, I think I'll stream a game Sunday night. I will use a different type of music. Been verified for 1 day and already selling out? What does that mean? Playing music is selling out? It's not that I am like super careful about it. I just figure that it's worthwhile picking up the habit of using royalty-free stuff, so that it's something that if I decide to do this long term, which I probably won't, but you never know. If I decide to do this long term, then I won't have any hitches along the way, which I think is a reasonable outlook to have. I can put on some classical. You wanna hear my favorite song? You've probably heard it. I'm sure you've all heard this somewhere. Wait, that's only the... You need to start from the one before. Needs to build into it. Alright, whatever. I'll just do summer. It has a build to it, but I guess it's not. Oh, now it stopped, because... Alright, 1 second. Sorry about that. I'll start it from the beginning. Alright, I'm starting it from the beginning. Dun, dun. Oh, wait. Need to switch to in-game. Alright, when I get copyright struck, I'll blame Jarvis Spud. Oh, wait. Wait, why would I ban Chase? Why would I ban Chase? That's such a good burn. Yeah, my favorite classical to listen to is this. And I also really liked the song at the end of the Game of Thrones White Walker battle. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you probably know what I'm talking about. By the way, in my opinion, I feel like the final season of Game of Thrones, while it was bad, in my opinion, I think the individual episodes were actually quite entertaining. I think overall the series arc went downhill, but I thought the individual episodes very entertaining. That White Walker battle, very entertaining. Kind of ruined the plot, but the actual battle was very entertaining. Both teams starting bot side, the classic OLS jungle camp start. I mean, you were only not able to, can't hear the game audio. It is there. I'll just wait. Oh, I know the problem. You can't hear the music either. Crap. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, for some reason, one of my audio sources kind of bugged out at the beginning of stream. This should be better. Let me know if it still doesn't work. Wait. I totally missed the first blood. That sucks. Whoops. Amuji, come on top. That was like a perfect flash stun. I mean, maybe it was caught on stream, but I definitely was spaced out during that. Oh, it's Kane mid. Sorry, I was busy giving my hot take on Game of Thrones. Why focus on the game when you can think about Game of Thrones? I'm just kidding. But now, everything's tied up. 1 kill for 1 kill. Muji getting work done here in the mid lane now. Nunu counter ganking, but not sure how much will get done. Actually, Muji gets low and ends up getting taken down. He didn't have flash from his gank before, so that kind of bit him in the butt in the end. I feel like you don't usually see Volibears get many ganks off early for Volibear jungle, although I personally am not very familiar with Volibear jungle. I've played him moderately top since he got reworked, so he's kind of fun to play, but don't have much familiarity with him in the jungle. I honestly should probably play that at some point so that I understand it better. Landing a beautiful Soraka kill, Q by Cool Game. By the way, Soraka, pretty good support champion. Even after she got slightly reworked, probably like half a season ago? Maybe a little longer, maybe it was a full season ago. I feel like she's still good. Her Q is like way underrated as an ability. It can like totally dominate a lane. Like, I know that Emax Soraka was a thing at some point. And for good reason. The E is basically super free to land. But the Q I feel like is even stronger. And I feel like her Q isn't super difficult to land. It's definitely harder from the E as the E drops immediately. But especially against sub mid-plat players, I feel like it's not super difficult to land. Nunu coming bot. That silence, pretty good, but oh, that feels bad. That feels real bad for the Nunu. Shabajabamos asserting his Cho dominance on to Urgot. Shabajabamos opted for the Glacial Augment on Cho'Gath, which I believe is viable. I'm not sure how I feel about it. He did start amplifying Tome and Mana Crystal, so that's making me believe that he's going for the AP Cho'Gath build. Which, I don't know, I have mixed feelings. Nana and William had such a good roam. Rip. I don't know, it didn't seem like it paid off when he died bot lane. But as I was saying, I'm really not a fan of AP Cho'Gath top. I feel like if you're gonna play AP Cho'Gath, it's really meant to be played in the mid lane. Of course, like, I'll play most things top lane, but I don't know, that kind of feels disrespectful to me, compared to traditional Cho'Gath, where like you build either tank or bruisery. Kind of like AP Malphite. Playing AP Malphite top is like super disrespectful to tank Malphite. Cho'Gath flashed. I think he wants to ult. Oh, and he does, and gets the kill. Very well played. That's his second kill. The first one was from the Volibear gank. today. I have half an hour before I have to go. I just got up. And that was a kill onto the cane. Kind of missed that because I was distracted. But good job for red team. Looks like they're definitely pulling ahead. 5 kills to 2. Up 1.5k gold. Amazing Grace showing that when he decided to go ADC that against that other team, it wasn't a panic decision. It was a calculated decision. And yeah, they're really proving that today. Yabado going aggressive against the Cho'Gath. That was really poorly played by Shabajabamos. He just didn't have a plan there. He just walked up without a plan and got punished for it. Looks like they're gonna get, yeah, that's a 3rd plate. Do towers have, do they have 5 or 6 plates? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates. Okay. So that means, got 2 out of 5 plates. Diamond player, by the way. Looks like both teams just looking for lane control. Not really looking to push too much, but now Volibear is bought, so red team decides to engage. That Soraka E really stunned. Soraka had a good ultimate there, and that really allowed blue team to take down the Volibear pretty smoothly. Soraka was definitely the MVP of that fight. Here, a little skirmish going on. Nunu going aggressive, but seems like he's able to. Ultimate, not enough to get the Jhin, and the rest of red team gets away. Jhin ulting on the backside, and Urgot lands his ultimate on a low health Jhin and manages to take him down. Drake is up, so blue team will be able to take that down. Take that down quite swimmingly. So last game, Shabajabamos' team got all of the Drakes. This game, so far, Tastethesnow's team getting all the Drakes. Ooh, I really like this song also. Herald dropped by red team on the top side. Gets the turret. They don't want to push to get a second turret charge because they fear of being rotated on, which I think is smart. You see a lot of professional teams, they usually don't go for the second charge because it can be quite dangerous to do that sometimes, and also it seems to me like solo queue players over prioritize turret damage, while pro players, like, they appreciate turret damage, but it's not as highly valued as solo queue players think it is valuable. That's and don't necessarily know what the right value of turret damage is. I just always notice that I feel like pro teams prioritize falling back safely over trying to force an extra charge, even if it's pretty low risk. Volibear ganking, it seems like red team doesn't have a follow-up, but then Nami ulted from far away and kind of forced not Jin, Ezreal to flash away. Sushi kind of went a bit too far forward there though, while jungle and mid from blue team were roaming, so that kind of effed her up. Urgot was a bit forward. I feel like Cho'Gath could have chased down on that, but also he's kind of glass cannon build, so not really. It's weird because like AP Cho'Gath. Wait, I'll say this after the fight. That was a good Ezreal ult. Did a lot of damage to Amazing Grace. He might go down. Yep. The new ultimate takes him down. And also the Volibear was picked up by the Kayn there. But what was I saying? Oh yes, Cho'Gath. I always think of the default Cho'Gath as like Conqueror, Bruisery build, Bruisery tanky build Cho'Gath, where you're really wanting to take extended trades. Either Conqueror or Grasp, but because this is AP Cho'Gath, it plays a lot differently. Urgot trying to steal away the red buff. He actually is getting Amuji quite low, but red team has the rotation that kind of feels reckless to me, but it's working out, so I can't criticize. Shabajabamos got the Kayn, barely didn't kill him with his ultimate, but then chunked him, and now Yabado versus Shabajabamos in this chunk off. Yabado picks up the Urgot. Not the Urgot, the Volibear and the Cho'Gath, and gets taken down in return. Overall, I think that was pretty well done by Yabado. Oh, red team picks up Nunu on the back end there though. And red team gets that turret. That is the first turret for their team, but not the first overall. Something to keep in mind is that while blue team is up in kills, they're actually down in gold by 2k, which is not, well, I guess 1.5k, which is not an insignificant amount of gold. It's not huge, but it's not insignificant. Kayn got chunked really low there. Soraka is healing him up, but it looks like because of that chunk out, red team will be able to secure that dragon, their first dragon of the game. They're competitive in dragon count now. They're down 1 dragon to 2, which is realistic to overcome. If they do manage to get full, that would be 4 ocean dragons, which is quite formidable as a thought. 4 ocean dragons. Spooky ghosts on the Soraka. Also hit by the Q, doesn't get taken down though. But Urgot is caught. Doesn't have flash also, but managed to get back up. Blue team got the Cho'Gath and the Jin there. Blue team getting the Rift Herald. pretty smart call here. They're gonna be wanting to snowball their advantage, but Volibear contested and managed to take it. Looks like this is working out for red team, but blue team got follow-up, and because of that follow-up, they were able to turn it around. Cho'Gath trying to get something in return, but he is 1v3. But with the help of Amazing Grace, they managed to take down the Ezreal. Also the Soraka, and now it looks like they're getting the Nunu also. Triple kill for the Jhin. So like right when you're thinking that blue team is going to be able to start pulling away, red team always finding a way back in. We have a pretty big Cho'Gath pushing the top lane wave. Alright. And now we chillin', bruv. How was everyone's week? I hope you've all had a very happy, wonderful, and productive week. It looks like red team is prioritizing this bot turret next. And they get it. The blue team is rotating. Nunu is right here, and then Ezreal and Soraka are down the pipeline. Don't manage to make it there to really contest anything significant. I find Cho'Gath just game so disgusting. It's just like he takes damage from Shabajabamos, or from Yabado, sorry. But then he just kills a couple minions, gets healed all the way back up. So freaking disgusting. It looks like teams are wanting to be in a good position to go for the Baron. That's what it's looking like. Although Dragon is coming up and teams are starting to reevaluate. Red team, it looks like, has the bot side Scuttle, which should be advantageous to them, and they also had a Pixel Brush ward that just expired or was cleared by Nunu. Also, the Scuttle Crab expired, so it kind of resets the vision control for red team. I think red team figured that they won't be in a good position for the next dragon, so Cho'Gath decided to drop the Herald. Herald got the turret topside and also allows Cho'Gath to get some pressure priority, some topside champion pressure priority, but Urgot did teleport. Now, absolute clustercluck of a fight going on here. Kane's kind of low. And, heals up a little bit. Almost gets on the Jhin. It looks like they're really trying to zone that Jhin. Cho'Gath manages to pick up the Soraka, which is a pretty huge kill. Urgot really cleaning up. Sushi with the trick flash there to try to get out. Doesn't work out. And Jhin doing a good job of kiting, but gets taken down. Sealander doesn't have flash, so he's just gonna get peeled, and they both end up going down. That was pretty funny, honestly. And blue team getting this third dragon pickup. But again, red team is still up in gold, even though they're down 5 kills now. They're up a little over 1,000 gold, which at this point in the game I feel like isn't that big. But either team can win any of these team fights is kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah, nothing special going on, just teams waiting for the next obtainable objective, which is the Ocean Drake, which will be up in 3-ish minutes, 3.5 minutes. So they're basically just gonna be, you know, fighting for vision, killing minions, maybe looking to get picks, and if they can get a pick, maybe go for Baron, but nothing super special. If I were blue team, I would try to get that top turret, that top standing turret, because it's pretty vulnerable. And it's gold. Here, the fight's breaking out. Looks like blue team, it looks to me like they were caught, but they actually have the damage, so they're able to pull out 2 kills there. Yabato going forward and absolutely demolishes the gym. This is the type of this is the situation in which Urgot can feel disgusting when he just like mows down everyone in his path. And blue team picks up the Baron. Blue team getting these outer turrets that have been standing throughout the entire game, and because they're able to get that and get even more kills and get the Baron, the gold lead actually shifted in their favor. It shifted from like a 1k gold advantage to red team to a 4k gold advantage to blue team, which is pretty substantial. It's looking worse and worse for red team. Now, it looks like red team's hovering around mid lane, while blue team is spreading out a little bit. Drake is coming up in just under a minute. Both top laners have teleport, so they're sitting top side to keep the map pressured overall. And yo, what are you doing? Shabajabamos, what the heck are you doing? You just walk right past the super fed Urgot that's been mowing people down, and you expect to get away with it? That was just disrespectful. Like, honestly, if you did that to one of your teachers, you'd get detention. For being disrespectful. Yeah, and Yabato is just pushing down topside. Does Jabato mean something? I feel like it means something. It sounds... if I were disrespectful to one of my teachers, I'd get detention. At least in high school. I don't think detention is really a college thing. I was gonna say something, but I totally forget what I was gonna say. Oh well, that happens. Blue team is able to just naturally build a gold lead because they can just pick up all of the enemy's jungle camps at this point. By the way, that's something important to understand, which I feel like not all lower ranked players, like maybe gold and below, some gold players might understand this, maybe silver and below, but if you can just like have your enemy push to their inhibitor turrets, your team will naturally get a gold lead because you can steal all of their jungle camps. My high school gave detentions. Yes, I actually really liked the way my high school did it. I went to a religious Jewish high school, and we had prayer in the mornings, and if you came late to prayer 3 times, then you would get a detention. And the way the school did detention was that they figured struggling students get detention, so they basically made you sit in a room for half an hour and do your homework. And if you didn't have homework, then they just made you sit there and do nothing. And that's game 2. Well played by the blue team, and that's 1-1, so we're gonna have a game 3. I will almost certainly need to leave partway through, and I think this is the way I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna cast until I need to go, and then I'll just let it play out afterwards. And that's how we're gonna do this. So I'll cast until I have to go, and then I'll just let it play while I'm away, and then the stream will probably stay on after the game is over, but you guys do not need to stay after the game is over. Unless you enjoy listening to my Spotify music. And then the first chance I get, I'll turn it off. And actually, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I was told that I will need to leave in 5 minutes, which will probably turn out to be 10 minutes. So hopefully, we can start fast so that I can cast as much of the game as possible. As much of the game as possible. Well, my parents like me to be at Friday night dinner. So out of respect for them, I am going to go to dinner. But yep, that is correct. As I mentioned, I'm Jewish, and Friday nights are pretty significant in Jewish tradition. So, they like me to be there. Well, here at twitch.tv/mistben, we respect our parents. High tier joke that I just made in the chat. I hope they start it, because it's time to start it. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. The Riven ban, once again. I wonder if the red team left it up, I wonder if Amazing Grace would take the Riven. I kind of feel like he wouldn't. I feel like he would still go ADC. I think that's what he did against Cal's team. I forget who Cal's captain is, because that's what the team is called. It's named after the team's captain, but whatever. But he played Riven into like Malphite, and it didn't work out because the rest of his team got dumpstered. And that was the origin of Amazing Grace bot lane. But, it seems like the main adaptation by Blue Team is that they're banning the Urgot. Probably a good call, as Yabado's Urgot kinda allowed the team to really snowball out of control last game. Blue team going for the Ezreal. I'm assuming that will be Amazing Grace on Ezreal, but we will find out. Red team hovering different stuff, but goes for the Ornn. And curious to see who this will be. Maybe the Yuumi, so that they don't get Yuumi Ezreal. That's a possibility. But Sushi will probably be wanting to pick up the Nami, actually, because that's basically all she plays. Tryndamere. Cool. I'm a big Tryndamere fan. I personally don't think he's that great into Ornn, but it can be made to work, especially if the player on Tryndamere isn't expected to hard carry, then you can adapt your build to be a lot more forgiving. I personally am quite a fan of the double lifesteal item build, where you build into a Bork and then either Death Stance or Bloodthirster. I think usually Death Stance. No, because Death Stance is kind of broken. Oh wait, no, it's Bork and Ravenous Hydra, and then you can also get Death Stance later, I think. Because for crit items on Tryndamere, you just need a Infinity Edge and Essence Reaver. So you go like Bork into Essence Reaver into Infinity Edge, into Ravenous Hydra, into whatever you want to build. A lot of people like Trinity Force for the cooldown reduction. You're on Tryndamere, people are wanting to get 40% CDR as soon as possible. That's why Essence Reaver is super good on Tryndamere. That's a pretty good first item on Tryndamere. Essence Reaver is usually what I go when I really want to snowball in Tryndamere early. Because you get not 50%, you get 25% crit, 20% CDR, and a little bit of attack damage, and that's all you really need to be super effective, for it to be a super effective item on Tryndamere. Mordekaiser picked up. That's a little weird. Also, Hecarim and Lilia. What the heck is going on this draft? I was so busy talking about Tryndamere. What? Was that another mistake? It's kind of annoying. redo the whole thing. Proxy. No, but they didn't finish the whole draft. There were still like 3 picks left. Bruh. It's a big bruh moment.
Is it a big bruh moment?
Ooh, who is that? Is that my favorite person? Ah, it is!
Alright, you mean
Blossom!
there? I'll cast it. I'm assuming it's the last game now?
Yeah, I might need to leave early. Wait, 1 second, I'll tell them to let you in. I might need to leave early, and if that is the situation, then you can just, cast and I'll leave the computer on.
Alright. Wow, is half that team with subs or what?
Just emoji, I think, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
Blossom, how's your week?
Tiring. Stressful. Too much work. How's your week?
I was also told by Jared, I'm not sure which Jared, that he wants to cast when I leave, so you can join whenever. Oh, drive a spot, okay.
Did I miss some drama? What's happening?
Yeah, they started the draft, and then I think somebody accidentally picked something they didn't actually want. Jarvis Spud, even though Blossom's here, you can also join if you want, but if you don't, that's cool too. But Blossom, wait, did you answer? I asked how was your week?
I did answer.
Wait, what did you say?
I said stressful and tiring. And then I said, how's your week?
My week? It was pretty busy.
Why are they being so passive aggressive in the chat? What's happened?
Alright.
Yo, it's not that
Yeah,
deep.
I got this. Have you ever listened to Bill Burr?
I believe I have.
You have?
That's the stand-up guy, right?
Yeah. I'm stopping the
Yes.
music now that Blossom is here, by the way. But yeah. So, Bill Burr, he's a very funny interview. And there was this one interview that Conan O'Brien gave him. And he said, like, he was at a baseball game, and these two guys were getting in a fight, so he threw him the ladies line, and he said usually that'll break things up. And it's like, ladies, chill. And I don't remember where the joke went from there, but I feel like that line was very funny, so
Wow.
I stole it.
Thank you. Very cool.
I know.
I'm guessing they played Shabana Jungle and just absolutely ruined them one game. Did they?
No.
Oh, it was just from last
It's
series,
been
I
banned
guess.
since game 1.
I like that ban. Get that thing out of my games.
Wait.
And ribbon band directed towards Amazing Grace. I'm assuming. I think that was a top laner. The top laner.
But Amazing Grace has been playing ADC this series.
Has he? Interesting. 2 jungle bans. Really hitting Mr. Snow here.
Yeah.
Wait, do they both have subs? I don't remember Sahil.
Might be a name change, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
We'll see if we're gonna end on a third jungle ban for Team Shabajabamos, and it's gonna
yeah,
be the ban.
okay.
Is that the team with the Urgot one trick, or the Urgot main rather? Not really a one trick.
Yeah, Yabado actually played super well on Urgot last game.
Oh yeah, he's the Urgot one trick.
Yeah.
So we are gonna be seeing.
By the way, I'm so glad that you joined because that means you don't regret last week's cast.
Oh no, I just had nothing better to do.
Wait, so you do regret last week's cast?
Casting with you is a mistake.
But yet you're doing it now.
Again, because I have nothing better to do. It's either I do this or I play some ranked, because all my other friends are not playing games right now. So
So that means casting with me is better than playing ranked.
I'll do some degree, yes.
I'll take it.
You should look at Tyler One's third time Gangplank. That was fun to deal with.
Yeah, I saw mention of that in the Discord.
Men do not know what silver serpents were.
It's so funny how Tyler one just picks random stuff in ranked games.
Oh, yeah, Sushi's the Nami main. I remember that from our series.
Yes.
Oh my god. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute,
Oh,
Reggie.
Lilia Hecarim? It might be Lilia support. Yeah, I noticed that in the previous draft. It might be Lilia support. That's my pocket pick. And I guess they stole it. But I don't know, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's Lilia top for all we know, and Ornn mid.
I played against Lilia top the other day. We lost that game.
When Lilia first came out, some people played her top. It's actually pretty obnoxious. She moves so fast because she can constantly
full
stack
tank
her
Lilia
movement.
top. Well, It's looking like blue team's looking to play through bot side here with that Nami as your lock-in. It is a fairly safe lane, but there is quite a bit of kill pressure, so I think they might draft some more poke-oriented laners, such as a Zoe, if the mid laner plays that, which I do not think he does.
Zoe.
But it does look like the team's going to look more towards that poke composition with the Nami. You know, put some ease on some people, get that damage off, and red team is going to lock in the Soraka to counter that not out. Just kidding. They're going full engage. That's a lot of engage from red team, which I do like.
So that means it's Lilia mid, probably.
Or top, as you said.
Emax Lilia, maybe?
Doubtful. Still probably QMax. Usually miss out a lot on.
I'm such a big fan of Emax Lilia.
You're trolling your games. We
I
are gonna go for a mouse art pick, which is pretty interesting.
do not
Amuji's
troll.
practicing for our series. Let's go.
Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, don't tell people that.
Wait, this pick has already been shown.
Yeah, no, but he's just playing this legendary pick that he's been playing for a while. He's not he's not secretly preparing this for a different series.
I'm not really liking blue side draft actually. I really like red side draft though.
Really?
Blue side draft is telling me they don't know what they really want to do with their team. They're just picking comfort picks, is what it looks like. They're not sure if they want to poke. They're not sure if they want to engage, and they're not sure if they want to peel back. They don't know what they're doing, and so I think they're just hoping they can snowball through comfort picks and just win the game through straight goal difference.
Wait.
Are there more proxies going on, man?
Oh. Wait. Chill with Ben?
I was trying to figure out who's playing what.
Wait, why are people...
I'm gonna go use the restroom while they sort this shit out.
Why are they saying poor Mr. Boot? Because I have to go? I don't know. So, Blossom. Are you there? Oh, he's not there. I assume that was the actual draft, but it had a proxy pick in it. That's my guess. Oh! Bruh. Bruh. What? What the heck? They've decided to not play? Ooh, looks like drama's happening. Alright, I'm gonna go into their chat and see what happened.
Hello?
Hey, can I give an inside scoop on what just happened
I
there?
just have,
We don't
I have
know.
no clue.
We have no clue.
I think
They saw-
Amazing Grace or something got so tilted from
Yeah, I think
Like,
he just uber
drafting
off the
phase.
face of the planet.
I guess. Because I mean, they banned something we picked like before we quit, and they wanted to restart. So
and then like
I mean, they
guess
sniped one of our bans too. So I don't know.
I think what happened
Basically,
was
what
we
happened
banned
is
Nami,
they proxied
and then
Nami. They proxied Nami, and we didn't know it was a proxy, and we banned Nami, and they got upset.
but
And
then we were like, oh, it's
time-
okay.
The second time, they banned Yumi after we had picked Yumi.
Yeah,
And
it was
then, and then we had to
confusing.
redo because they proxied.
Ah,
What
Yeah.
did they even proxy? Uh, They
they
proxied
proxied
Anivia?
Malthar with Anivia.
Yeah. But it was
Okay.
literally their
No, Anivia with
mid laner
Malthar.
picking.
Alright,
Okay,
well,
I'm
I'm
done
gonna
now.
go.
Oh well, I'm sorry you had to go through all of that, Miss Boo.
Hey, you know what
That's
that is?
fine.
That's a dub.
I
Yeah.
guess.
A
The
win's a
weirdest
win.
dub I've ever had.
A win's a win.
Alright.
I am in.
Alright, so I guess that's gonna be it. Team Tastethesnow winning that series 1-1. And alright. Alright. I gotta go. Thank you all for watching. Again, thank you Enrique Krusty Krab for the sub. My first subscriber. And that's it. Thank you all.